gentlemen, and welcome to the Quantum Leap Reviews podcast, in which I am the only member of the Quantum Leap Reviews podcast who is not sick. And because of that, I decided to do the intro to give their voices at least a momentary amount of rest. I am joined here today to tell you about Permanent Wave with my two co-hosts, both in various stages of sick. On my virtual left, we have a person who has been fighting a cold for over a month. It's Freezing Inferno.
Listen, the cold part's gone. It's just a lingering cough that remains.
And to my virtual right, he is a person who has just entered the realm of being sick and is currently fighting off various stages of being ill. It's Sean Dillon.
Hello.
Is that performative, or do you really have a blah blah blah?
Yeah, I am sick.
Oh well, that's unfortunate. I hope you get better soon. But we'll hopefully Mike will take up most of the slack and help talk about Permanent Wave. Which, thank Christ you spun this one, because you hit a relatively okay spot in the middle of a fucking minefield, as we alluded to last time when we hit this one.
Yeah. So season 4's opening is a terrifying minefield of episodes that are oh dear God. So you have Play Ball. You have the Leap Home, which is a fascinating look into Sam into the world that Sam leaped out of, but it's still not fully fleshed out. You can tell that there's some bits that they're not telling him, some bits. Then you have Play Ball, which is basically, hey, you got to get this kid into the majors, and all.
This is a relatively inoffensive episode from what I remember. Then they get into the crazy hurricane, which I basically remember as being one, the episode with the hurricane, and two, oh hey, this writer's room discovered what a yandere is.
Yeah, that's mental illness. Yeah, mental illness.
Okay.
And then we get Justice.
Yeah, which all we will say about that is some very mean men in bed sheets, and leave it at that. Then we have this, which as we'll discuss.
This episode is the trial of Katie McBain.
Ah.
And then 2 episodes after that, it's Dreams.
Oh, that one's fucked up. Yeah. Okay, so Permanent Wave. So we dodged 2 bullets on either side, so we had to deal with something very nice and pleasant, like murders.
Yeah. So we're dealing about murder, high fashion, and we're also dealing with a barber. We're dealing with a high fashion barber and his girlfriend and her son, a lovely, young, wonderful actor by the name of Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Hey, there he is, the little guy. He went on to do great things.
Oh, hey, it's Rian Johnson's second favorite collaborator.
Oh, God.
Who's Ryan's first favorite collaborator? Daniel Craig?
Noah Sagan.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, he appears in literally every single Rian Johnson film.
Nice. That's wonderful. So, we should also mention at the top of this that this is the first episode directed by Scott Bakula. He would direct 2 others. I don't remember one of them offhand, but the other one is Roberto from closer to the end of season 4.
Well, I actually pulled this up while we were
Promised Land and Roberto.
Promised Land is the season 5 Elk Ridge bank robber Christmas one?
Yes.
Okay.
And then he'd never direct anything ever again.
Which is a shame, because he does good in this. I tried to make it, there were 2 things that I made a note of his directing style. One is that his mirror shots are really, really good. I loved the one in the hairdressing place, where it's usually with Quantum Leap, with a mirror shot, it's not actually a mirror, it's just a cutout in the wall, and the Leapy is just perfectly miming whatever Scott Bakula is doing. But this is an actual mirror. and the shot pans, and you can tell it's an actual mirror, and it's deceptively simple how they do the thing. It's just as the actual image gets out of view, clearly the actor just steps away from frame a little bit, and Scott Bakula steps into frame. But it's still a really good shot. And the other is he goes hard in the climax.
Yeah, he goes. Oh god, the climax is. So. Yeah, we start frame 1 with a murder.
Yeah, that's the tease for the leap. Send the kid over to get some candy at Phil's. So, bang, bang, boom, 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 and yeah.
Yeah, you get his assistant Chloe basically going, "Why'd you let him? Do you know she never let him go over to Phil's? Wait, why? Bang, bang. Oh boy."
Which, given what we know about the episode, it's interesting that we know why she was freaking out. Why'd you let him go to Phil's for? Oh my god!
Yeah, and sorry to interrupt, but totally not Mark just posted a 15-hour review of One Piece.
Wow. Yeah, I mean that'll do it. That's a series that deserves that kind of length.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah. So there is a crazy, unfortunate synchronicity about this. So Sam busts into the nearby drugstore to save little Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Kyle, the character's name is, and keep his head down while the gunman's shooting wildly and getting away. But the elderly, the guy who runs the drugstore has been shot and killed, and his name is Phil Hartman.
Oof.
I mean, now even at the time, Phil Hartman was a famous comedian. He was. I'm pretty sure this is the era where he was on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, 7 years from this episode.
Yeah, and he was also on The
Not
Simpsons.
7 years today, thankfully, but 7 years nonetheless.
And as Sean was alluding to, 7 years after this aired, Phil Hartman would be shot dead. So, very tragic loss. He's an iconic part of what I consider the best Christmas movie of all time, Jingle All the Way. But that's a discussion for another time.
Yeah, so yeah, it's see, especially it really is kind of, you don't want to be like you don't want to be like iffy when it comes to, so I think this what's funny is you could outright state that was Kiss with History, but just the name, which no, you don't.
No, don't do that. Good God, no.
Yeah, that doesn't really work anyways.
Yeah, it's just a huge coincidence that this person happens to share a name with a famous comedian. You wonder how they, why they did it like that.
And then we go to the mom who's freaking out, going, "Why'd you let him go? Phil's, are you mad? What are you talking? What?"
She's she's a little overprotective of her son, but for very good reason.
Yeah, and then later on at the house, which during at the house, you get a playback to a previous episode, Future Boy, which is a wonderful episode. Which one day when we cover it, we gotta talk about him.
Oh,
we got to mention him in depth because
I hope we'll be mentioning him in depth if we're doing the episode about Captain Galaxy.
Captain Galaxy is a delightful character, genuinely a delightful character, and but after that, the mom's like, "Well, it's time to go to bed. I'll read you a bedtime story," and then Al drops the bombshell, more than one bombshell, about who these people are and why she's so overprotective.
And specifically overprotective because of the fact that little Kyle apparently saw the gunman who shot Phil, the drugstore man, but he's afraid to talk about it, and his mother's overprotective him, like, "Don't you let him talk to the police," even though the police detective is trying to get Sam's character to come on, bring the boy in. He's the only witness, so we need to know who this guy is. You got to do the right thing. But another small, so the small wrinkle around that is that 2 years prior, this woman's husband also witnessed a murder, also went to the police to identify the killer, and got fucking whacked for his troubles.
Yeah.
So you understand the hesitance in going to the police with this again.
And
over the
then
trauma.
and then you find out the horror details of what happens.
They are going to
In
die
48
in 48 hours.
In 48 hours, the son and the mother both die by unknown assailant. And the mother's horrid prediction, it really just hit about just how terrifying this is. Because you pretty much get told right off the bat that the child is the key to solving this leap. Little Joseph Gordon-Levitt is the key to Sam leaping out of there. Sam immediately is like, oh, so he just got to go tell the police.
No police. No, none of that.
Yeah.
Which is ironic that Lauren is, Laura, or, the mom, is against going to the police, considering the ending of the episode.
Yeah.
Only trust your fists. Police will never help you.
Yeah. Considering the end of this episode, considering the ending of this episode and the entire next episode.
Apropos of nothing, both this episode and the next episode were written by the same person.
Oh.
And they're both written by Beverly Bridges.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Both episodes, you think, oh, I just go to the police and I can leap. No, not even close.
Well, we're not going to talk about the next episode because we want to keep ourselves as far away from that horrifying discussion as possible. But, that's not just the police failing in that episode. That's systemic. But that's discussing an episode and we don't want to do that. But, the mistrust of, it's not even really a mistrust of the police. It's just anxiety over, a terrible fucking thing that happened to make you lose the person you loved just 2 years prior. That it gets proven correct is just slightly unfortunate. But that's the way drama rolls,
Yeah, so Sam is talking to the mom, and the mom is vehemently against talking to the police. She even goes as far as says, we'll leave. I will pack him up and we will go if you discuss this again. And he's going, you are endangering the child by not having him talk to the police.
Which, again, would work in any other thing, but considering the plot of this episode...
Yeah,
she's
apropos
right.
of nothing, this episode takes place in during the 80s with
83.
a degree of pastels and a sort of synth soundtrack, where it's focused on corrupt cops, drugs, and also ends in a swamp. This is very Miami Vice coded.
Can you feel it calling in the air tonight?
Yeah. I can imagine a version of this episode that was remade to be even more like Miami Vice that has an 80s synth song like a Phil Collins or a Pierre Gabriel or a Kate Bush.
Yeah.
For that ending scene.
Of course, if it were a Miami Vice, she and the kid would leave at the end.
No, I mean, sometimes they have happy endings, but
sometimes.
they'd all leave.
I'm thinking of Crockett and his ex-wife.
Yeah, but
yeah.
On a late note, I'll get to it when we get to it. But I have a question about the overall continuity of Quantum Leap.
Oh boy. We'll table that. For now, here's Sam hitting on a bunch of twins to tease Al.
Yep, after 4 seasons of dealing with Al's bullshit, he's finally getting back at him.
That's because, you want to know what's even hilarious? This actually is the beginning of the psycho-synergizing storyline in which you find out that because Sam leaked into Al, because of the way he leaked into Al, he took a piece of Al with him back when he leaped back into the time stream. So now Sam, at little bits, at little points in the stories going further, can now mess with him like this.
Surely they had psycho synergizing before season 4.
No, because you had this, and then you had
Well,
Dreams.
yeah, it was in Leap Back. It was in Leap Back, the season 4 opener, whatever it's called. No, not that. Wait, hang on. Yeah, it's season 4 opener. That's right, because Shock Theater season 3. Then, yeah, because in that they flip flop and they switch, and so Al is there and Sam's the hologram, and Sam starts acting horny.
Yeah.
And Al is more of a Boy Scout.
Season 4. Yeah, so season 4 is when it starts.
I'm like, I feel positive that at some point something had psycho synergizing in the prior seasons, but for now we'll table that and take your word for it.
But yeah, so yeah, he starts messing with him, and so he's like, all right, I have an idea. Let's talk all together at Chloe's house. It's mutual, let's talk about this. And so little Joseph Gordon-Levitt with Chloe and them go to I think it's her house. If it's not her house, it's an apartment or something nearby.
Mm-hmm.
It's meant to be a neutral area.
Mm-hmm. Hey kiddo, I got you one of them Rubik's cubes. Isn't that great? Oh my god, my face!
Yep. A gunfire.
Damn.
Yeah. The neutral area just pushes forward the belief that the mother is right because gunfire then erupts, blowing through the window.
She's a little. She may. Okay. She may be. I understand it's very emotional and emotions aren't rational. But holy shit, you're being shot at. And Sam's like, we're going to call 911. If you call 911, I'm going to leave right now. Lady, there are people trying to kill you. But I understand she's emotional. So that's
she's very emotional. She does not trust police officers. She is an emotional wreck.
And she's right too.
By this one. Yeah, she's right too. So that all happens, but finally, after Sam runs out to go try and find out who opened fire and can't find them, and nearly falls off the stairs by Al leaping right next to him and going, "What is God?"
That's so good. Al just getting back at him for that twins thing.
He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're not. You did that on purpose."
I love these two.
But yeah, he actually finally let Sam call the police, and then they're gone.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Turns out the mother she's not fully rational, because she says, all right, we're gonna go up to his house, his cabin in the woods. We're gonna go up there for a few days.
Which the cabin in the woods is exactly where Ziggy predicts that they will be found dead. So
Yeah.
Also, we have jumped over a few key important things if we're going chronological. Firstly, we should talk about the detective.
I'm trying to keep everything we learn about the detective to at least towards the end, so that way we can all talk about how much I hate this detective.
Well, yeah. Well, this is about the time you find out, the deal with the detective. But there is a detective, Detective Wade. And he's investigating the murder of Phil, and he really wants to talk to little Kyle and be like, he's the only one who saw the gunman. You got to get him in. Oh, well, I don't know. His mother's busy. I'll bring him in. I don't want to have to bring him in myself, man. You do it or I'll do it.
That won't cause that won't cause the mom to have a nervous breakdown. Yeah,
And
that's
also,
wonderful.
a bit of clue that occurs midway as Sam and Al investigate the drugstore, which is wild that Sam just sneaks into an active crime scene.
There's
Yeah,
no
it's
one
very
there to
noir.
guard it.
This feels very much like a classic noir where ordinary people just become detectives.
Well, we did noir already. We're playing it again. Seymour.
Yeah.
But
Oh my god! Oh my god! He leaped into Jessica. Oh my god! He leaped into Jessica Fletcher.
no, oh god. Yeah, but after some fun little hologram shenanigans without no clipping through the floor, be careful. You might end up in the back room, Sal. That's a bit of Gen Z humor for you. They find a penny on the floor, and there was the fact that from his hiding spot, little Kyle could only see the gunman's shoes, and he also mentions that the gunman had money in his shoes.
So, can I ask a question? Because since I was born a little bit too late, for the. Were penny loafers actually a thing?
I'm the oldest
Did
one
they
here.
really
I don't
just
fucking
stick-
know.
Yeah, did people just slip money into their shoes?
I guess.
And that's
I'm
why
pretty
they're
sure
called
I'm the
penny
baby amongst us, so...
No,
I'm gonna
Mike
go-
is. Mike is.
Wait, how old is Mike?
Mike was born at like the turn of the millennium.
99. I was born in 99.
Okay.
Oh,
the last
yay, I'm
possible
not
guess.
baby.
Baby.
I turn 27 next month. Oh god.
Baby. But yes.
Oh my god, I just realized. Wait a minute. You spin this time, Fresno.
Mhm.
Next time.
Next
I
time
spin.
Oh my god. The day before my birthday is when I spin the wheel.
Oh. It's a shame that you already used your opt-out button out for whatever you want to talk about Mary Poppins.
No, I know that, but I'm not gonna do that because I want to spin the wheel because I want to see what the wheel gets.
Yes, the wheel is a mad, chaotic mistress. We must respect her. But yeah, if penny loafers were a thing, I don't know. This is yeah. So Al is leaping between the cars. You gotta love that old school side projection for the riding in cars scenes. It's cute.
And then he's telling I love how Al slowly understands what's going on. And he's like, I want you to take your flat foot off the
The interesting thing is, I as I always do when we get a Quantum Leap episode, I went back and read the chapter in Beyond the Mirror Image, and apparently in the first draft of the story, they figure out the penny loafer thing right there in the drugstore when they find the penny. But I guess they felt like, oh, that reveals the mystery too quickly. Is like the way the book put it, it puts suspicion on the only other adult male who could have done it too early. So they re-edited it. So and I think there's some ADR or something with Al where they like do it like this, where he discovers it when he checks the detective in the car and has that ramble about Flatfoot Penny Loafer. Oh my god, it was you!
You
Meanwhile,
killed the
there's also the mysterious Elosh.
Which, oh my fucking god. It just about works if you're sitting there in 1991 and you don't have closed captioning or subtitles on. It just about works. But, Jesus.
Yeah, this is Murdoch. This is literally Murdoch from Murdoch levels of stuff from MacGyver. Murdoch and yeah, it's just, oh my god.
I've been watching. Funny thing, just as an aside, I've been watching vintage Simpsons again, and I just hit the first episode where Patty and Selma Bouvier mention MacGyver. They're a big obsession, so there's a synchronicity for you.
Next time we watch MacGyver episode. No.
No.
MacGyver. I've never watched MacGyver in my life. I don't know. Is it shit? Is it good? I don't know.
No, it's really good. Like there are episodes that are genuinely amazing.
Fair enough.
It's
so-
also 7 seasons long.
Huh. Dang, Quantum Leap should have got more seasons of that. Well, unfortunate. Laura and Kyle get run off the road, but that means they won't get to the cabin. Cut to them having picked up a ride to the cabin. Oh dear. And Sam is, speeding off in Chloe's car, and Chloe insists on coming along. I wonder why that is.
Yeah, Chloe's like, I can help. Oh, jeez, you could have scared. Oh, good, you could have killed me.
And then we get one of the
on
great
the
what
road.
could have beens of a directorial career. Scott Bakula directing horror. This entire fucking sequence, holy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the kid has to run out of the cabin as the cop tries to kill him, while Al is basically going, "You can do it, kid. Come on, please don't die."
Yeah, he's like, this way, can you hear me? This way. And so it's cutting through the cabin, and this is where Fresno here lovingly put in the chat, Scott Bakula discovers Dutch angles.
Which, it's true. He in the scene, he uses Dutch angles, which he uses them quite effectively, I think. It's a sparing thing. He only uses them for this sequence of tension, where it's the cabin, it's late at night, the cabin has no lights on because the fuses are gone, because Detective Dipshit here sabotaged it. And so when the mom goes out to check, there's this wild moment where she falls, and you think, oh no, the cop got her, because you're waiting for it. You're primed up for the fact that, obviously the detective is going to try and get them. You're like, oh no, did she get got? No, she just tripped. She's okay. But then she gets to the fuse box and blam, bumped on the back of the head. And the detective then goes after little Kyle, and as you said, the tense ass escape sequence, which is actually, reality coming to life, because in that scene where Laura's talking to Sam, she's like, he used to have night terrors after his dad died. He used to dream that the killers were coming to get him, and he couldn't run away because he had a leg brace. Which, that's exactly what fucking happens. For real.
Yeah, and then Sam eventually he dives into the water, or he falls into the water, and Sam has to get him, and he's like, "It's okay, Kyle, it's okay. Look, it's the detective. Look, it's just a detective. See,
I'm going to kill you now."
Yeah, honestly, Detective Worf could have
Detective Worf.
he could have hit it one more time. He could have hit it, because he's literally saying, "Look, it's just a detective. Tell him that you only saw the penny loafers. That's all you saw. That's all you saw."
But he's like,
You
but
didn't
you
see
know
this.
who I am. Anyway, Mike, you wanted to go off on this asshole in the 5 seconds before he gets shot in the back. Go off on this asshole.
Oh my god. So, this guy, I swear to God, this actor plays multiple people who just are the most... He drives me crazy, because
Ooh.
here's a detective who is a hitman by hire. He's a hitman by trade.
Is he? Or is he just a corrupt cop?
No, I think he's either a corrupt cop or he's a hitman by trade. He's either or, but that's besides the point.
You could do both.
He could do both. But what drives me crazy is that Joseph he literally said multiple times, even Sam told this cop, he did not see you. All he saw were your shoes. And you still decide, even from that it's enough to shoot him?
To kill a fucking...
From penny loafers? Penny loafers. That's what decides you to end a child's life. It's
Hey,
all
Cab.
that you decide.
And also, speaking of the fact that you said actors showing up multiple times, it's worth noting that the actress who plays Chloe has been on Quantum Leap before. In the very first episode.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think Detective Worf here is the sheriff from Boogeyman.
No, that's not him. No. I love that you keep calling him Detective Worf. Captain, I'm going to kill them now.
Which honestly would not be bad characterization for Worf for some episodes of TNG.
Oh, goody gumdrops. But, yeah, this guy's a real piece of work, but he's dead now. Oh, Chloe saved them. Chloe, why are you pointing a gun at us now? Oh, no. You're a criminal mastermind.
Yeah, it's like, yay, Chloe, you saved us. You're one hell of a woman. And he's like, that bastard should have known better than to fire a shot at me. Yeah. It's like, oh.
You gave me a flesh wound. I kill you now. So, yeah, this is a drug kingpin of some kind.
Like, I'm pretty sure she could have gotten away with it if she didn't make that remark.
Oh, she would have. Oh, here's the thing. She would have gotten scot-free. Had she just not said a word, she would have gotten away scot-free.
Yeah. She's a criminal drug kingpin mastermind. She's got to be. Literally, her fucking corporation is a goddamn anagram of her own name. We're dealing with, like, Bond-level villainy bullshit here.
Yeah, she would have. Yeah, here's the thing. The murderer is dead. The kid is alive. The mother's alive. Sam could have leaked had Chloe not done this.
She's the baddie of the episodes, and she's, what's really cool is the way that, when she comes in with the Rubik's Cube, it's like, hey kid, here's a Rubik's Cube. I'm going to fucking murder this child in a day. No remorse.
And she even says that you're such a cute kid. I'm sorry that I have to do this.
Again, yeah, I get that they're like, the criminal man. They're trying to like cover their own tracks, but yeah, they really. I mean, when you think about it, they really could have gotten away with it. They just fucking shut up and let things go by. But no, they had to go mask off criminal mastermind, and thus get almost beamed in the back of the head and then taken out. And that's why crime doesn't pay.
The mother comes in and saves the day by having a concussion.
Like you do.
And we also find out that our lovely little Kyle will go on to win silver medal. Wait, what's that? Gold medal at the Olympics.
Yeah, which, again, going back to Beyond the Mirror Image, the episode gets it slightly wrong. They say it's the Special Olympics, but Kyle has a leg brace. The Special Olympics are for intellectual disabled athletes, not physically disabled athletes. They mean the Paralympics.
Oh, right. I blinked out on the question I was going to ask.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Has Sam killed A1 before, and does he kill A1 after this episode?
Yes.
Her charm. Mike, that's one I remember.
Her charm. What was it? I need to pull up the list. Keep talking for a second. Let me pull up the list.
Okay. While Mike does that, I'll discuss the denouement, the wrap up, as it were. So yeah, little Kyle is gonna be a swimmer in the Paralympics. Well, they say Special Olympics. Either way, and and Sam chases her. He's like, oh, you're going to be a great swimmer. I don't know how to swim. Oh, well, I'll take you to the thing. He's going to win gold. And also, Laura and Frank, the Leapy, are going to get married, which Sam comments on and basically is like, oh, what do you mean you're going to be a father? Oh, I mean, let's get married. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Do.
And then nothing happens in the next leap.
Yeah, it's weird that they don't have a leap in for the next episode. We just go roll to the
Oh
credits. Isn't that
God.
wild?
Okay. So here's a few episodes
Mm-hmm. I thought of her charm
of
off the top of my head.
okay, Her Charm, A Portrait for Troyan, where he inadvertently causes the death of somebody.
I don't think Sean is thinking inadvertently. I think he's thinking actually caused the death of someone.
Yeah. So Her Charm. Uh. Yeah. Freedom. No. Freedom. No. Last Dance Before an Execution. That one, he literally walks himself into unable to be saved.
Yeah, well, he did put a right wrong in that episode, but that's a complicated.
I don't think that counts as Sam killing someone.
Mm-hmm.
Dreams.
Does he kill someone in dreams?
The ending shot, he shoots the doctor.
Okay.
I almost said the season 5 opener, but that's
No. The point is, he doesn't do that. He gets out right before.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Not many episodes, but there are a couple.
Yeah. Her Charm is the only one I can really think of. So yes, Sam has killed people, but very rarely.
Yeah, very rarely when it is decided that these people are.
Yeah. Well, in Her Charm's case, it's like he was about to get shot by a fucking mobster. So.
Oh, he wasn't about to get shot.
They both were. They probably both were.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So this episode ends on kind of a sweet note. It ends on a family basically coming together and a mom finally opening up about her child.
A family that was once broken is mended in a way. They get to start a new family together. That's great, and that's the note that the whole thing ends on, and we don't get any other follow up to what's going on next time.
And then next time, oh dear sweet Jesus, no.
What did I just say?
There's no next time appearance. Nothing happens in Bob.
We already mentioned what's next time.
We know what's next. We're not talking about it. We're not talking about that leap in. We're saving that discussion for when we do the full fucking thing.
But anyway, yeah. And we are 3 white men having to talk about.
Not yet. We are.
Not yet. Well, blah 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 blah. But yeah, I mean, if you need takes on that aren't 3 white dudes, they're out there, but we don't have to do that yet. I say, knowing that I have to spin the wheel, please be nice. Please, I've been nothing but nice. I've been respectful of your powers, so please. But before we put fate into our hands, what do we think of Appointment Wave?
I liked it. It was really it is. Funny enough, this is probably one of the best episodes we've reviewed so far of Quantum Leap, which is funny. It's really good. It draws you in. It really hooks you from minute 1. It has a nice story to it. You really feel for the mom, even though she makes some terrible decisions. Altogether, this is probably, again, this is going to be my highest rated episode of Quantum Leap. I give this episode, but besides Boogeyman, this is probably up there. This is up there. I'm going to give it a 7.
Nice.
This was a solid episode. I quite like the noirish vibes of it. Neo-noirish, actually. Where Play Again Sam was more in line with the classical noirs of Sam Spade. And like this was more in line with a work like Miami Vice or Heat or Manhunt. Yeah. Or to use a third Michael Mann mentioned, apropos of nothing, R.I.P. Tom Noonan.
That's a shame. Yeah. He was a great, really spooky villain in Manhunter. and he's part of the best of one of, if not the best, scenes in the motion picture where someone jumps through a fucking window.
What do you think of the episode?
I really enjoyed it. It's definitely got a bit of darker fare, you know, immediately opening on a murder, and the fact that an innocent little boy and his mom are going to get fucking shot and killed by their, like, friend and co-worker who's secretly a drug lord, and corrupt policemen who are like, ha ha ha! But it's a really great episode. Sam has his heart in the right place, and it's, again, putting right what once went wrong, helping to heal this trauma and mistrust that the wife, the mother has over, you know, all this stuff, and genuinely a really great episode, and Scott Bakula directs it quite well. As mentioned, the climax goes fucking hard. So yeah, it's really good. So now we get to see what happens next.
And so now we go to the wheel.
All right, I'm spinning this bad boy. Let's see. Okay, first of all, I gotta find the freaking thing. There it is.
It's pinned.
It's pinned. The wheel of names. There it is. I am being intensely respectful of your power and influence, wheel, and I am hoping that you give us a solid episode of Quantum Leap that does not contain too many horrors. Button has been pressed.
And then the wheel gives him to Lee Harvey Oswald.
Or Return to Oz.
God damn it. Michael, you're more on the money than you thought. I don't know. I assume this is an Oz thing.
Oh,
hopefully, somehow, it's an episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation that's actually quite good. But next time on Quantum Leap Reviews, Tin Man.
Oh boy, we're watching that. Okay, so that's gonna be the next 3 episodes.
What?
Yeah.
No! You can't just take over 3 episodes of this shit.
Yeah, that one's... Oh, boy. That's the sci-fi version. That's... Ooh.
I'm turning this podcast. I'm not taking over 3 episodes in a row for this.
Okay, tell you what. I will take Tin Man off of the wheel if we spin. Should we spin the wheel again so we don't have to watch?
Yeah, I'll spin the wheel again.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm taking Tin Man off of the wheel.
All right.
Take Tin Man off the wheel.
All right.
Yeah, take Tin Man off.
We're gonna leave all this in. We're gonna leave all the squabbling in, and I'm going to take a redo, which we're normally supposed to do. But I'm not derailing. I'm laying the flag down the line. I don't mind the detours, but this is a Quantum Leap podcast. I don't want to go 3 episodes in a row on a detour, you know?
All right.
Yeah.
All right, spinning the wheel again. Let's see what comes up. Michael, what the fuck are you doing with this wheel? How are you weighting this fucking wheel, Mike?
What did we get?
Return to Oz.
Yes! Yes! Yay!
The goddamn wheel knew it was your birthday coming up.
Closer to Bocchi the Rock or The Past Dictates the Future?
I was worried it was going to hit The Color of Truth. Okay, fine. We'll go back to Oz for... What is this? The 3rd time we've done Oz stuff on this podcast?
Yep.
Yeah,
we did The Marvelous Land of Oz. Then we did... What the fuck did we do? It was only just a little while ago.
Muppets.
Muppets Wizard of Oz. That's right. You went through Muppets. All right. Return to Oz.
Now we go.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's a good dark It's a good movie in that mid-80s. Let's scare the living shit out of people with dark fantasy with fucking Muppets and shit.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Am I?
Eventually. I wanted more Quantum Leap, but no, we're gonna talk about Oz again. All right, gang. Let's close this bad boy off.
Yay!
Oh yeah. We don't have, I usually ask that question on Doctor Who reviews, but So
Where can
finding
you
us.
find us, lovely people?
That's the one.
Where
Yeah,
can
we're
you
on
find
Blue
us?
Sky, linked down below. I have my blog, Fresno's Romance, the blogspot.ca. I recently published, what did I call it? The Golden Age was actually a vibrant yellow, which is a look at
Yeah.
The Simpsons, where I've got an intro post, and I looked at the first 2 seasons of the show, gave it a brief little overview. Something nice. I'm midway through season 3 right now, and I can already see the sea change of the show evolving into part of what its so-called golden age is. So it'll be fun. And I'm also streaming Mondays and Thursdays, losing my mind over Super Mario World and professional football, while also playing the Magical Girl Shakespeare RPG This Way Madness Lives, which you can find on this YouTube channel or at twitch.tv/FreezingInferno, Mondays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. EST. And I am also, I may add, obsessed and just hyper-fixated on Etrian Odyssey. Dungeon crawling's got me by the hooks, people!
Yeah, same with Final Fantasy for me. So,
Well, Mike, tell us what you're up to and where we can find you.
hi. So I have a letterbox at Michael Hoovian. I have a blog, Michael Hoovian Thoughts, at blogspot.com. I'm almost. I've got a few more blog posts up. I've recently been reviewing a bit of my childhood by watching the web series The Stupid Mario Brothers, which is hilarious. It is. Those early seasons are really good. It's right about. I think when we start getting into the more that's when age and old humor from that time starts to mess up a bit. I've also been playing to put up on there. I have been playing a Final Fantasy 1. I've just reached the Chaos Shrine. I'm at the very end, and that means I'm staring dead in the face of either Final Fantasy 2 next or going to another thing. I want to do like two. I'm trying to play like 2 games at a time, not like a small game and a big game, so I can keep my mind focused and so it doesn't feel too out of it.
Yeah, Michael, you'll be
Final
fine.
Fantasy
You'll be fine with the pixel remaster of Final Fantasy 2. They made that thing baby easy. Like when I went back to it, I was like just walking through mazes and pressing A to win, and I was so pissed off at it that I shut it off. I immediately went to the Famicom version and went straight to hell.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember you told me about that.
I posted
And I
about
was
that.
like,
Anything new on
Yeah.
Letterboxd, Michael?
the last thing I posted on Letterboxd was I posted it a week ago, and it was about when the 3 of us all decided to lose our sanity when we all sat down and watched this lovely little movie from the 1980s by the name of Mazes and Monsters.
That movie fucking sucked. Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago because we watched it right after we did whatever we podcasted last. Up Against the Stonewall.
The Muppet. Yeah,
No,
it was
the
Stonewall.
Stonewall.
Yeah,
It was the Stonewall. We all sat down and watched that right after the Stonewall podcast, and that movie fucking sucks.
Yeah, it was bad. Like even with Tom Hanks, like people work up that movie as being like, oh look at this propaganda against tabletop graphics. No, it's not.
Yeah. As Sean
It's
pointed out,
me-
the fucking Chick Tract is more coherent anti-D&D views than Mazes and Monsters.
So anyway, Sean, what do you have?
I'm currently working on several projects. I do reviews for The Beat. I was going to announce a podcast about Madoka Magica, but apparently they decided to delay the movie again. And so that podcast is delayed until we have a specific release date.
Also, the fact that I don't live near a theater, so it's going to be a little difficult. It's going to be months out from when I get to see Not the Rising.
Yeah, it'd take basically an entire. I was hoping to have the podcast take a year to do, sort of a monthly one, like the Twin Peaks one was supposed to be.
Okay.
But I'm still waiting
for them to announce the
release
movie.
date. Yeah.
Every time we think we're going to get the movie, it fails to defeat Walpurgis Nacht and resets back to the previous month to redo the loop again.
So
Anything else, John?
I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy.
Anything else, Sean?
I just finished the first chapter of my book.
Nice.
Yeah,
I really
went
need,
down
I really need
5 to
start
go, and I want to die. I'm taking the next month or so off to work with Lena McTeer of Doctor Who Reviews and Kamen Rider Reviews fame, aim on Star Trek book.
Yay. So I think, despite the whole past is a mistake, I think you're gonna be happier with 60s Trek than you are with the subject matter of the previous book. I think it'll be a little less
probably.
like staring into the abyss and wanting to die.
Wait a minute. Past is a mistake for six. What?
The phrase "the past is a mistake" refers to we find something in the past that is beloved, but also has some questionable elements.
And I can say this because it's not Doctor Who.
I know past is a mistake. I know the phrase "past is a mistake." I'm trying to think about it for 60s Star Trek.
The sexism.
Number one, everything.
Yeah.
Literally everything about how
Captain
the
Kirk,
whole.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna make an entire monologue about how America is great and saves the savage people.
I mean, Mike, Mike, you keep mentioning you like the fucking Enterprise two-parter. So the Klingons from TOS.
Yeah, I get it now. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, well, with that, anything else, Sean, or shall we wrap this bad boy up?
Yeah, let's wrap this up. I kind of rest my voice, as you've probably heard over the podcast.
Mood.
I am sick.
Okay. Yeah, you take a breather there, and I'll sign us off with my scratchy voice. I've got enough power left to say thank you very much for watching our discussion on Permanent Wave, and we'll see you next time for Return to Oz.
Yay!
Happy early birthday, Mike, I guess. Okay.
Like, if we hit Sean picks a comic book, I am making you read Final Crisis.
Dang it!
Oh my god. Well, I may get to use my veto on that. Well, actually, do I need to use my veto on that? Is that a bad one? That's a Morrison.
No, it's a good one. It's a good one.
No, Final Crisis is. Yeah, but I mean, it's not.
I remember you did an article once explaining why Batman had to shoot Darkseid with a gun.
Yeah.
That's a thing that happens in that book. I remember that. Anyway, we're signing off now. So, see you next time for another fucking Oz thing. Until then, bye for now.
Yeah.
Look on the bright side, Fresno. We got rid of 2 Oz things on the wheel. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me double check. No, I have to double check elsewhere. There's only 1 Oz thing left on the wheel.
Oh my. Oh, thank Christ. We're getting them off! Goodbye, gang! Clear the throat real good, and then we're gonna try for it. So, Permanent Wave in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Quantum Leap Reviews podcast. Yes,
wow! Not only do you jump over me to do the intro, you do it wrong. Okay, we're gonna try that again, gang. We're gonna try that again. Okay. Here we go.
Better go into the blooper reel.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see what happens. Anyway, 3, 2, 1.